This is a video on how to create a literature review matrix which you'll be using for your opinion piece that you're working on right now. The first thing that I want you to do, and this is within the Google Documents, and let me just move the screen just a little here so you can see what I'm doing, is you are going to go to the Insert menu and then you're going to insert a table. And there are going to be 4 different columns, and then I would put it 4 or 5 deep to begin with. I'm going to go 5 just so that I don't have to make any changes. The top column are going to be the different things that you're going to be looking for. So the first column is going to be your works cited. So this is going to be your bibliography. So when you find a link, you're going to paste it in there so that then you can make your bibliography later. Your second column is going to be main ideas, and we already talked about that a little bit. So you're going to be looking at some of the main reasons, and I'm actually going to change this also to reasons, why you believe what you do about whether or not your own school is good. Then there's going to be a facts column, and this is where you're literally going to write facts. So the main ideas are going to be those inferences that you make, and then the facts are going to be used to support them. And then the last column is other questions I have. Oops, I need to spell that correct. There we go. So then as you do your research, you're going to obviously be using Google and other things. And in this first column, and I'll just do one for example here. When we go to Google, and it'll take me just a second here as it loads, you are going to be searching for, and I'll just use year-round school as an example. And once you search, there are different sites that you can use, and obviously you're going to have to find out if these are valid and reliable. But I'm just going to choose the first one because we actually used this one a little earlier. And once you go to that site, you're going to copy and paste the site link over into Works Cited so that you already have it. So that way when you create your bibliography at the end of the unit, which is going to be, or I should say at the end of the next unit, then you can do that. Then ideas, and like I said earlier in the unit, if you want to use this site, you can, if it supports your ideas. You'd put some of the main ideas that you read about in here, some of the inferences that you made about your own school. Under this column, you're going to write facts, so they don't necessarily have to be 100% with your main ideas, but they're facts about your own school so you can use to support your opinion. And then in the last column, it's other questions you have. So as you read through this article, is there anything else that you want? Wait a second, I want to know that so that I can make sure that I talk about that. So that's what your literature review matrix is going to look like, and then eventually you're going to be adding more sources. And for this project specifically, you're going to have 4 different sources, so you're going to have to make sure that those are reliable, and you're going to try to get as much information in here as you can because this is going to translate into your paper.